IPA Therapeutics is an artificial intelligence-driven biotherapeutic research and technology company. The strategy of IPA is to provide a comprehensive range of services for antibody discovery and development. And with me is Dr. Jennifer Bath, the CEO and president of IPA, and Ari Zoldan, CEO of Quantum Media. Great to have you back here.
Thanks.
So we talked to IPA, a biotherapeutic research company. So tell us more about what does that mean? What exactly do you do?
So at IPA, we develop drugs against all different types of diseases. And we have some drugs that we've developed that we wholly own, but most of the work that we do is building therapeutic drugs like antibodies is a main class of drugs that we discover and we develop for other companies. So we do that right now for 19 of the top 20 pharmaceutical companies across the world. And we've done that for over 600 clients at this point. So we do everything that they need in one place to just really bring them novel therapeutics that they can take to the clinic.
So data processing obviously is a challenge, I think, for the life science space. How is IPA addressing that?
That's a fantastic question. It is a huge problem in the life science space. So there's so much information out there, so many different types of data, and the amount of data is so massive. There's no way for people to analyze that information. And of course, utilizing all of the data out there that exists is the best way to make better and more specific new drugs with fewer side effects. And so IPA has developed through one of its subsidiaries that it acquired 2 years ago called BioStrand, software called LensAI. And that software enables our clients and also technology companies and other artificial intelligence companies to take all of this massive amount of data, really unlimited amounts of data, and any type of data. So patient genome data, patient biopsy data, electronic health records, publications, you name it. It can take any of that type of data, and in one piece of software, our software, it can analyze all of that information almost instantaneously because we do it based on pattern recognition that we have patented that takes out only the important pieces of information and synthesizes everything together and then provides the results right at the researcher's fingertips. So it can be used in the laboratory for developing new drugs, but can also be used in manufacturing facility to reduce the cost and increase the speed of manufacturing those drugs. It can be used in patient trials for the enrollment to ensure that the patients that are most likely to actually respond best are the ones that are enrolled, and it can be used in research hospitals. So it has a lot of different applications because of the amount of data it can process and the fact it can process all of these different types of data. And we don't know of any other software in the world that can do that.
Yeah, that's really groundbreaking.
Yeah.
So LensAI, and through these computer simulations, and are you able to kind of engineer antibodies? What are some of the practical applications that a consumer could see and the healthcare industry could see?
Yeah, that's a great question. We can use it to better understand the disease and what needs to be targeted to make the most effective drug. We can actually discover new drugs using this. We can take existing ones and modify them absolutely, even to get them to bind to a particular target under different conditions. We can actually take an existing therapeutic and make it safer, so that the human immune system won't see it as foreign and won't respond negatively to it. So there's a whole host. We have over 90 different applications that we have built in the last 2 years within LensAI, all of which can be applied from everything from the very beginning before you even start developing a new drug all the way through to the end of taking that drug to the clinic.
So in the drug discovery phase or process, where is IPA?
Oh, we are in the drug discovery stage. We're in every nook and cranny of it. So we do everything from, say, one of our pharmaceutical clients brings us an idea. This is the target we want to go after. This is the disease we want to go after. This is what we need the drug to do. We jump right in. We do everything. We make all the reagents and the tools that are needed to build the drug, and then we do all the discovery, we characterize it to better understand it, we do the manufacturing, we do all the development work before it moves on to the clinic. Where we don't go ourselves is actually into the clinical manufacturing. So that's where we leave up.
Yeah, and that's where your partnerships come in play,
Absolutely.
I guess. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Dr. Bath, do you have another
That's
question?
great. Yeah, I just assume this is a fascinating topic, and it's fascinating what you guys are doing. What would you like investors to know about the company?
I would like investors to know, well, a couple of things. We are revenue generating. We've actually been growing quarter after quarter after quarter for 11 months now. And our last 6 quarters were record-breaking revenue, which in this climate right now, which has been so difficult for biotech, has been unheard of, right? It's really been fabulous. But with Lens AI, the way that has started to really move into the day-to-day activities that our clients are taking on, and now the way that they're embracing this to solve some of the most difficult challenges that have not been able to be solved in the laboratory, that's what I think is really interesting for investors, because now those pharmaceutical partners are looking to partner in very different ways with us, right? To access that technology where we are not any longer going to enable people to access it just with a regular lab exercise with us, and just less challenging therapeutic drugs as the diseases get more and more complex. We're now asking them to enter into partnerships. We're asking for technology licenses. We're taking a piece of the pie when it comes to milestones and royalties, and owning some of the equity on those assets as they come through. And so we're really starting to see a shift in how those clients engage us, how they want to work with us, and more meaningful contracts with those clients. And that's everything from those partnerships to now also being able to access that software themselves. So we have clients that are now engaging with us to use our software with an API, so they can embed it right into their own technology, in their own servers, utilize it, all of our data analytical tools right there in-house to do their own drug discovery with that software. And so these are fabulous new revenue streams for us, which are really starting to gain traction and really changing how people look at us as a drug discovery provider.
Fascinating. Thank you so much, Dr. Beth.
Of course. Thank
Ari.
you.
Thank you, Dr.
Yes, thank you.